Hey guys, welcome back to the news desk here, thatnewtoysmell.com, part of the Pop Culture Network. Today we have breaking news. This is an exclusive story only at Pop Culture Network, but I'm sure it's going to make ripples across the toy industry. Our own contributor, Corticon, has broken the story and contacted us to let us know that David Vonner has quit Jazwares. Now, I know some of you are thinking, wait a minute, David Vonner? He went down to Jazwares to fix Jazwares. How can he quit? Well, apparently it was not a good time. The reason why he went down there was basically to fix their Mortal Kombat line of figures. This beleaguered line found itself with a lot of repaints, a lot of people complaining about loose joints, a lot of shoddy paint applications, and just overall poor quality sculpts. And this has, kind of been a problem with Jazwares in general, but it seemed to affect the Mortal Kombat line more, probably because a lot more of straight action figure fans were getting these and wanting to compare them to Marvel Universe, Marvel Legends, DC Universe Classics, etc., etc. And compared to those toy lines, it just couldn't compare. So Vonner was brought in to try to fix it. Apparently, they made a lot of promises to him. He was going to bring in new sculptors. He was going to, make some changes to the production process, fix some of the paint problems. And after he got down there and was trying to get working, apparently they just told him, no, tough luck. You still got to work with, everything that we already have. We just kind of want your name attached to them to make people want to buy them. So once he realized that Jazwares was not really committed to making the quality product that the fans want, well, apparently he walked. Now, we did reach out to Jazwares. I did attempt to contact them. They did not reply by the time of this recording. If Jazwares would like to respond, we'll be more than happy to allow them to speak their side of the story if they'd like to. But right now, it looks like David Vonner just didn't want to let the fans down with what was going on with Mortal Kombat, and so he decided to go. Now, the question is, where does he go next? Obviously, he was a huge driving force at Hasbro behind the Marvel Legends and Marvel Universe. He's not going back there. Will he go back to Casual Friday, the company he helped to found? Who knows? Maybe he will, maybe he won't, but we do wish him all the best in his future endeavors, and we look forward to seeing what he has next up his sleeve. Now, in other news, PowerCon was this past week. Our very own Jobber from JoinTheForums.com was there. He took a whole bunch of pictures. So if you'd like to see all the pictures from PowerCon, you can just head over to PopCultureNetwork.com or go to our toy-specific website, ThatNewToysmell.com. You can check out the photo gallery. But one of the big things that they revealed there, of course, was Castle Grayskull. Now, those of you looking forward to a Castle Grayskull for your classics, this is it. It will be in the scale of the classics. It will be based off of this original prototype. Now, this is not the toy coming out. This is the original prototype that was pitched to Mattel back in the day. It has a few differences from the retro toy that you remember. Most notably, there's a ledge on the side. The teeth are a little different. The crown top, small things like that. There's no word yet on exactly what the Classics one will look like because they're doing it a little differently this time. We've talked a lot about pre-orders and how Mattel should be doing pre-orders on a lot of this classic stuff. And you know what? They listened. So this time around, they are doing Castle Grayskull as a pre-order only product. You will have to go and pre-order, and they need numbers to be close to the numbers for the subs in order to go forward. As long as they get enough pre-orders, they will go into production on this toy. The only sticking point that has a lot of people a little upset is that it is $200. Now, you don't have to pay the $200 when you pre-order. You can pay the $200 when it's actually time to ship the product. And they do hope to have some sort of prototype, something they can show off in the next couple months. But for right now, they really don't have, the time, the money to put together some sort of prototype for you. So they can just show you this picture of the original prototype that they will be basing it off of. $200. Some people hoping for more Filmation style. Didn't happen. They went with the retro toy, which I think is actually a better idea because you want to draw in people who are fans of that original toy line a little bit more than just having Filmation specific. But $200. Pre-order this fall. It'll ship at the end of next year, so hopefully they can get enough and that can actually be produced. Now, the other big news coming out of PowerCon, they did reveal some of the new Classics figures. First up will be Snake Face. I keep wanting to call this guy Snake Head, but that's because he has two interchangeable heads. If you remember, the original Snake Face had an action feature where you would press the lever on his back and the snakes would pop out of his eyeballs, his ears, his mouth, whatever. Well, of course, no action features in the Classics line, so they are making a separate head with all the snakes popping out that you'll be able to put on him if you want him to have that look. But he is a retro figure for all of the fans of the vintage line. Now, next up, we have Karate, who is a figure from the New Adventures line. So New Adventures fans, they are going to get a figure. And then the last figure is Octavia. It's another chick figure for all you She-Ra fans, whatever, She-Ravers, whatever. But this is from Filmation, so a Filmation character to make Filmation people happy, She-Ra fans happy. So there's a little bit of something for everybody there. Everybody can find a figure, hopefully, that they like within there. Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles premiered today. I hope you watched it earlier today. Feel free to stop by jointheforums.com. Let us know what you thought of the premiere of the cartoon. However, it turns out that a shopper went to his local Walmart and found the new Metalhead and Dog Pound figures. Now, he claims that they were just sitting there on the shelf. We have to take his word at it at this point. But, you know, our Walmart employees not paying attention. They're starting to put them out on shelves. Maybe you'll get lucky if you go to your local Walmart. That's an entire possibility. If you go to the Jazwares website where it talks about these figures, it just has kind of a silhouette and a question mark coming in the fall. So has Jazwares just forgotten to update their website? It's another distinct possibility. But right now, we're just going to take this guy at his word. He just walked into Walmart. He found him. And there you go. Let's see, what's next? Transformers! We are getting a bunch of reissues, and first up will be Bruticus. This is the 25th anniversary Bruticus. He's coming out in G1 colors. There are, apparently they're in talks, there's rumors, whatever, that's going to have some sort of chrome effects added to it, but this will be released in the Asian market, so you have to import it from some of your online importers. It will run you $129.99 plus tax, shipping, and whatever, so those of you looking forward to that, you can get that reissue. However, I'm looking forward to this one. Optimus Prime G1, he's going to be reissued. It's going to have that original artwork box. It's going to have the original accessories. It's going to look like your original G1 Optimus Prime. Yes! This one's going to be $69.99. You can pre-order it now from some of the major online importers. But again, importers, so that's why you're paying a little bit more for it. But it looks fantastic. I cannot wait to get one of these or one of these. Soundwave 25th anniversary G1 version is also being reissued. This one will be $59.95, so $10 cheaper than your Optimus Prime. Comes with the 2 tapes, pretty much the same as the bootleg I reviewed a couple weeks ago. This is fantastic. I'm definitely pre-ordering one of those because I can't wait to get my hands on that guy. Looks amazing. Now, for those of you who are fans of Gremlins, we've got Wave 3 of Gremlins figures coming out from NECA. This is, what is it, Gizmo, Stripe, and Hector, I think is his name. Is that Stripe or Spike? That's... Well, you know, you guys are bigger fans of Gremlins. Let me know which one that is. But this is from NECA. They're slated to come out, Wave 3, somewhere January, February 2013. So look forward to that for all of you guys who are fans of that. Finally, Minimates. Minimates are hitting their 10th anniversary this year. Can you believe it? Really? I mean, 10 years. And so they are going to be making a special edition Minimate appearance at the New York Comic-Con. Now, of course, you expect there to be panels and whatnot, and they're going to do that. They're also going to have a giant Minimates display. So anyone going to New York Comic Con, make sure you take pictures of that and send them to us. We'd love to see how that turns out. But also, they're going to have a limited edition Minimate with this on his chest. He's one of those all white ones with this logo on his chest. I think on the back it says New York Comic Con 2012. So those of you who like getting those limited edition Minimates, you can look for that. Generally, what they do, they say that it's while supplies last, limited 1 per person per weekend. What they tend to do is as soon as the doors open in the morning, they have a couple hundred of them, whatever. As the people come by, they get in line and they hand them out 1 per person. If they recognize you, like you go out and around and try to get back in line, they go, "Hey, weren't you just through here a minute ago?" Buddy, you're not getting one, and they push you off. So if you want to get one, get there super early every day. You know, like maybe half hour early, stand in line. As soon as the doors open, go straight to their booth. That's your best bet for getting a hold of one of those. They are, you know, show specific. They're rare. They're very hard to get a hold of. So you want to get one, get early, get in line, and there you go. If you've got any other news or information you want to share with us, you can email us. You can call our 24-hour voicemail line. You can send me a direct message on Twitter, whatever you guys want to do. You want to get a hold of us, make sure you go to popculturenetwork.com. Check out all the reviews and news and information that we've got there. You can go to jointheforums.com, join the message board. You can talk to guys like Jobber, who was at PowerCon, if you want to ask him some questions about it, how things turned out, what he thinks about stuff like that. And, of course, all the other great people at jointheforums.com who are, they're all my personal best friends. They all, like, if they needed a place to stay and they were in town, I could recommend a good hotel that they could stay at. I like them that much. So anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.